So I see early 2000s online world games getting covered pretty often, and I think everyone does a really good job with it, but my one gripe is that some of these games are left out, and one of the games that is frequently left out is Pet Pet Park. This forgotten gem was a virtual world made by the brilliant minds over at Neopets and Monkey Quest. Pet Pet Park was launched by Nickelodeon in 2008, and it became defunct in 2014 after it was purchased by the company Jumpstart, which is known for making educational kids games. Why did this game stand out to me? I completely immersed myself in the biggest online worlds of the early 2000s, and yet this is the one that I always wish I could play again. But everyone seemingly forgot about it. The Neopets hype train—
Toxic gossip train.
No, wrong train. The Neopets hype train goes strong to this day, so it's easy to see why this beloved online world was forgotten in its shadow. To be honest, I could never get past the Neopets selection screen as a kid because all the pets were either really cute or really cool, and my 8-year-old brain could not be burdened to only choose one. Pet Pet Park took that struggle away by making only 6 playable avatars to choose from. Alright, now don't be mad at me for mispronouncing these fictional species, but we have Dupini? I'm not even gonna try. I don't even want to try. There's Hiflo, there's Drim, Kassagat, and Panixi, which the Neopets wiki describes as being squirrel-like, which shattered my world because that was the avatar that I chose, and I chose it because I thought it was a dog, so, yeah, I'll be coping for a while. After researching this website a little more, I am completely shocked at how deep this plot goes, and I would most likely lose my mind if I tried to make sense of it, so I'll just share some of the highlights of this game and my memories of it. Pet Pet Park set itself aside from other online world games at the time because of the immersive single-player experience, which sounds stupid, but let me explain. NPCs would give you quests that would expand on the lore of the game, and there was always some cool minigame to play which you could win in-game currency, park points, and I even remember grinding in this game when I was a kid. For those who aren't pro gamers like me, grinding is when you repeat the same mundane task over and over again to reach a desired level in-game or to reach a desired amount of loot. I couldn't even tell you what benefit this had to me, but I used to fish in this game for hours. I would wake up early before school, I would go to the carnival area, and I would just fish until I had to go to school, and when I got home from school, I would do the same thing all over again. I didn't get tired of it once because the music that was playing was it was just so good. Take a listen. Currently, there's no way to play Pet Pet Park in 2023, however, a team has been working to rebuild the game since 2021. The project is called Pet Pet Park Rebuilds, and I highly encourage you to check it out. I really hope that this game is revived because there was so much content, so much lore, and it was just so entertaining. There was so much to do. Good luck to the restoration team. While there's a chance that you may have played Pet Pet Park as a kid, there is absolutely no chance that you played Shidoni. Shidoni was an online browser game that had a similar lifespan to Pet Pet Park, starting in 2008 and going offline in 2014. I used to play this game every chance I got as a kid because it gave me a chance to be really creative, and that's what the game is all about. It was a game where you could draw your favorite animal and watch it come to life. You could take care of it, you could draw it food, and you could even enter it in competitions with other kids' animals. I remember looking it up for years after its sunset date because I was really devastated when it closed, and I was looking for information or anything about the game, and I couldn't find anything. I thought that it wasn't popular or something, that no one played it, no one knew what it was, but imagine my surprise to find out today that it was popular enough to get a small following, but the game has just become lost media. That's so sad. Apparently, because this game was run on Microsoft Silverlight and not Adobe Flash Player, it was unable to be preserved properly. From what I remember from my own life and what I was able to dig up online, this game had a lot of cool mini-games. It was very active with events, there were competitions as I mentioned, and it was just really fun. There was a lot of membership features, but the main draw of this game was the drawing. In Shidoni, you could draw multiple creatures and even the background that they would move around and interact with you on. Additionally, for a fee that I remember being outrageous, keyword remember because I have no idea how much these actually cost because I cannot find it anywhere, you could pay the people at Shidoni to create a custom stuffed animal of the pet that you drew in-game. This pet is from Reddit user AnimeQueen3 and it looks absolutely hilarious. On top of all of this, the music that played while you were on the site was really fitting. Here's a clip of one of my favorites and one of the songs that they used most often. It was always such an inviting and encouraging environment to be a part of, and I was really devastated to hear that it was closing. Fortunately though, there is currently a revival being worked on called Shadoni Redrawn, and after joining the Discord server out of pure curiosity, it seems that the last file uploaded was May 2023. That was only a month ago as of recording this video, so I have a lot of hope for a future Shadoni revival. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I have plenty of other ideas for similar topics to cover related to nostalgia and the early 2000s, so if that's your cup of tea, subscribe to be updated on new content. I felt the need to cover these two forgotten websites because of how important they were to me as a child and how little conversation I have seen surrounding them over the years. I highly encourage anyone with the coding skill to check out the restoration efforts for these projects in hopes that we can relive these fun and creative games whilst bringing them to the new generation.